going to bring you a workout that's going to just require a band. I do have a ton of just body weight only exercises coming, but I did want to demonstrate the use of a band. I'm going to do a full body workout today. It's going to get all your muscles targeted today, and basically very simple movements that you would see at any regular gym, any kind of training facility. Wherever you go, you're going to see these particular movements, and I'm going to demonstrate just by the use of a single band. Okay? If you need extra resistance or less resistance, there are different sizes. So obviously your upper body is going to be a little less, it's not going to have as much strength as your lower body would. So for something like squats versus an overhead press, you may need to change bands, but if you do not have that option, hopefully you'll be able to do this overweight movements, okay? With that being said, let's get going. Okay, I'm going to demonstrate 8 different movements. I want you to do anywhere between 8 and 12 repetitions of each. We're going to do 3 to 5 sets, and that's going to be it. So it's really simple, guys. We're going to go through it. We're going to be doing, first movement is going to be a squat. I want you guys to put it around the back. Okay, if it's too difficult to get it up the way I did it, what you can do is you get down nice and low, put it around your neck, ensure that your hands are there to support your neck, and keep your chest open. I'm gonna put my hands out wide, so I'm basically replicating as though I'm doing a back squat. You can leave it like this if you wish, but I'm gonna do it like this and keep my posture nice and strong, go down. I want my hips to be below my knee crease, or at least even with those, so parallel, and I'm gonna go up, down, and up, okay? Again, that's gonna be our squat. We're gonna go into 8 to 12 repetitions of this particular movement. All the movements following, okay? Second movement is gonna be our overhead press. Overhead press, I'm gonna take from the front. I'm gonna, in a nice strong posture, I'm pushing my hips forward so I engage my lower back. So I don't round my lower back, I engage my glute muscle. I'm gonna tuck in my chin as I go above my head and do an overhead press. Again, avoid arching in the lower back and come back down. Elbows facing forward, slightly out in front, and overhead and down. Again, this particular movement may be a bit more challenging than your squat, so you may need to change bands in between those 2 movements, okay? We're gonna come to our third movement, and this is gonna be a combination of 2 movements. I'm gonna go from a deadlift into a bent over row. So I'm gonna just stand on the band. I'm gonna stand slightly wider than I would normally, push my hips back, chest up, shoulders roll back, straight spine, and I'm gonna come up to a stand. As soon as I come up to a stand, by pushing my hip forward and squeezing and activating my glute muscles, head back down, and I'm gonna do a bent over row, keeping my elbows tight to the body and squeezing my shoulder blades at the back, and back down, repeat. Up in the deadlift, back down, into the bent over row. Up, squeeze, okay? That's gonna be our third movement. Fourth movement, we're gonna basically be doing a push-up, but we're gonna be using a band. With this movement, what I want you to do is hold it like such. I'm just gonna bring it out in the back behind me, like this. I'm gonna go into a push-up position where the band is actively around my back. Tight core, keep your glutes tight as always, nice tight spine, and elbows back and up. And down and up, okay? That's gonna be our push-up. Now, of course, if you cannot do a regular push-up, regress down to a knee push-up, into a regular push-up, banded push-up being the next level, okay? Obviously, there's so many variations of push-ups. We're just gonna stick with this today, okay? Our next movement is gonna be a single leg lunge. So we're gonna go back around. It's gonna be like a split squat. We're gonna just put one foot through, and I'm gonna take that step out forward. I'm gonna basically be doing a reverse lunge step, okay? And I'm just gonna come back, okay? Going down nice and low, making a figure 4 with both of my knees, 90-degree angles, and stand up tall. Okay, again, we're gonna do 8 on the right, and then we're gonna do 8 on the left. Okay, so again, these are called reverse split squats or reverse lunges, whichever one you wanna call it. Okay, so we're gonna take a nice step back and step up. Back and up. Again, to add more resistance, I can go out a little wider and make it a little tighter. So when I come back up, I have a bit more resistance on my quadricep in the front leg. Okay? All right. Next, we're gonna hit up our upper back and maybe to some rear deltoids. So this may be a little heavy for some people if you're using that same band as you would for your leg movements. You're gonna keep it up out in front of you, shoulder height. Okay, chest is proud, and I'm gonna just separate, pull apart that band the best that I can, and squeeze my shoulder blade at the top, at the back of the movement, at the full range. And then when I come back, I don't want to snap it back like such. I want to make sure that I keep tension on that band at all times. It's never too loose, it's always somewhat tense, and I come back. Squeeze nice and slow. Okay? Okay, that's going to be our next movement. Our last movement is going to be a monster walk or X-band walks, whichever way you want to call it. I'm a big fan. Really is going to hit up the outside of your hip into your glutes. Fantastic movement. So I'm going to put tension under my feet in the band. I'm going to cross over that band, pull up, so I have nice tension, and my feet are pretty much spreading that band out wide. And I'm just going to take a power step to each side. So I'm going to go to the right and left. Now, being that I have a limited amount of space, I'm just going to go right, left. If you have a larger space, go 8 to 12 in one direction and then 8 to 12 back in the other. That'll be even better because then you're really targeting out the one side before you hit up the other side. But this way is going to be a bit more, you know, I'm alternating sides, but really step out wide, okay? Really feel in the outer hip. Again, your glutes. I just wanted to give you a quick workout, guys. 3 to 5 rounds, 8 to 12 reps per movement. Maybe take a minute rest between sets. Go through it each. Give it a try. Let me know how it does, how you go, how it goes. And guys, stay safe, stay healthy. Let's get through this. Stay healthy, stay active, and train hard. Enjoy, guys.